Boy, I tell you what, this canning and gardening and all this stuff is hard work. My goodness, I'm not used to this, but, you know, I feel good. My garden, thank God, has done exceptionally well this year. I'm really, really happy with it. I know if you watch my videos, you go back to my first garden series and you can see how nervous I was about this, because I've tried to have a garden before and it's been a miserable failure. So I am super excited that how great my garden is doing this year, and hopefully I can replicate that in years to come. But oh my gosh, I'm harvesting stuff and having to put stuff up every day. Well, I'm not putting up tomatoes yet because I'm only harvesting like a few at a time. So maybe a half dozen or 8 or so. So I'm just tossing them in the freezer. I'm cutting out the core, putting a little slice across the bottom, and then I'm tossing them in the freezer. And apparently I can take them out and let them thaw. And then the skins will slide right off and I can make them into some kind of a tomato sauce. And I think that probably that's what I'll do, is either like stewed or diced tomatoes or just some kind of a tomato sauce. And I'll just do like a plain tomato sauce, because then I can pull it out and I can use it in a variety of different things. I can do Mexican food, or I can do Italian food, or I can do Moroccan food, or, you know, whatever. I'm not locked into one flavor profile, whereas if I were to put basil and oregano in it, then I'm kind of locked to the Italian, you know what I mean? So anyway, that's my plan there. But gosh, I got more relish. I've made... I have more relish than we could possibly use. Well, I made dill relish this last time because I hadn't made any dill relish. I made a couple of batches of sweet relish because it's turned out to be super popular in my house. And yeah, I made one dill because I like dill. Mom likes dill. Dave, not so much. But anyway. So today, I got a couple of things going on other than my relish just finishing up. I'm going to do a Let's Instant Pot challenge, and that is with Michelle over at Real Life with Michelle and Rob, and I will of course leave a link for them in the description. And if you haven't subscribed to their channel, you really should, because they're a really fun couple and they have some really interesting videos. I thought that somebody I knew had a Let's Instant Pot ham hocks and beans, but I have not been able to find it yet, and I need to get this going or I'm not going to have dinner tonight. So the first step is going to be pretty easy. I'm just going to wing it. I mean, I've made ham and bean soup before. This is going to be ham and split pea soup. Split pea? No, black-eyed pea soup. And I'm going to use the black-eyed peas that I canned a few weeks ago. And we'll see how those are doing. This is my broth that I made. I have a video on that coming up. This is about 2 cups. I'm just going to toss it all in there. And then my first step is just going to be, I hope that you're seeing this. Partly, anyway. My first step is just going to be to pressure cook my ham hock. So I'm going to put my lid on, and I'm going to turn it to sealed. Oops, and I'm going to turn this way because if I don't, it will steam right up into my cupboards. So here I'm going to hit pressure cook. And I'm actually going to pressure cook it for an hour. 1 hour. And I'm going to turn off the keep warm function, because when it finishes cooking, I'm going to... Well, when this finishes cooking, I will let it cool down, and then I will pull out the ham hock and cut cut away all the fat and all the grossness and put the meat back in, and then I'll be adding my carrots and celery and onions. And I'll cook those all down, and then since my beans are already cooked, or my peas, my black-eyed peas are already cooked, I will just rinse those and throw them in at a saute at the end or something. So that's it. That's how easy it's going to be to make a ham and black-eyed pea soup here in the Instant Pot. And then I think I might, if there's leftovers, I'm going to try to can them. All right, well, I'm just going to leave this because this is all I need to do. I don't even need to push another start button or anything on this one. I'm just going to let it go, and it's going to do its thing. So I'll be back. Okay, so this has gone off, and I let it do a natural release until this dropped, this little red button here. And now I'm going to swing that over. It shouldn't do anything. My pressure should be completely released. And I'm going to open my lid. Always open it away from yourself. Set that there. And then I grabbed this. I'm going to take my... Ooh, that splashed. I'm going to try and take my ham hock out of here. This is much bigger than the ham hocks I'm used to working with. I think I might need a secondary tool here. Otherwise I'm just going to have a horrible mess. Okay, come on now. It's falling apart is the problem. Oh, man. Oh well, there's half of it. Let's get the other half. And we'll pull this gunk out too. So I'm getting all the ham hock and the bones and all of that out, because we don't want any of that left in there. And I'm going to go and put this right into the fridge, and I'll be right back. I want to cook the carrots and the onions, so I'm going to flip that back to sealed. I'm going to hit pressure cook again, but this time I'm going to go all the way down to like 5 minutes. And I'm just going to let that cook for 5 minutes. And that, and I'm going to leave the keep warm on this time. Because I want it to keep warm afterwards. And there we go. It's gonna do its thing and cook for 5 minutes, and I'll be back.
Probably wouldn't expect. Was that what they were? And then that live coverage 2 minutes from now.
I've pulled my ham hock out, and my button has dropped on here. I did do a quick release there, and I'm going to open this up and open it away from me, set it over here, and I'm going to go ahead. I can dump this bowl of juice in there. That's just off of my ham hock. And I can put my ham hock in here. And I didn't rinse my beans yet, so I'm going to rinse my beans and I will be right back. So there we go. Now these are cooked. You can see they're soft, but they are cold, so we're going to dump that in there too. And we'll give this a stir. It smells delightful. So I am going to, what am I going to do now? I think I'm going to put it on saute And we'll just do normal. I don't want it to get too hot too fast. But I'll bring it to a boil, and then I'll put it on slow cook for half an hour. And then we'll have dinner. What time is it? Almost 6, so 6:30-ish, dinner will be ready. How's that for perfect timing? Honey. Are you laughing at me?
Yep.
Why? Because why?
No.
Huh? Well, you won't come in here and film me, so I have to improvise.
Where's the pig?
In there.
Where?
I took out the big part already.
Oh.
I've already deboned and cut it all up, and I just put the beans and the meat back in there. And I'm going to put a lid on it and bring it to a boil. Well, I can cook it at different times. You know, I can have it ready in an hour. I can have it ready in 20 minutes.
And your mother.
My mother?
Yeah.
Mother, dearest.
Depends on your mom.
Yes,
How hungry are you?
I am.
You ought to be happy, because you're going to get something besides bread and water today.
What am I going to get?
Water and bread.
Nice change.
Yeah.
Don't you feel special now?
Variety. Is she filming this?
I don't... Are you?
Yeah,
Oh, shit. Yeah, I guess
I think so.
I guess
Yeah, I sure am.
How hungry are you? What the hell's that mean?
Not very.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so like what, an hour, hour and a half?
When in France.
When it's what?
When in France.
We're not in France, so...
We eat like we're in France. 8 o'clock at night.
Oh, now she's going to start complaining.
She knows better.
Water tastes the same now or later.
I bet they can't hear her.
They probably can't hear her, so let's go down here. And
What?
what was that?
I said bread and water taste the same, whether it's now or later.
Damn right it does.
No, you need more beans.
I need more beans? Do you want to look at the soup first, or?
Look, that's just water.
It's not just water.
I think you need more beans.
Okay, I'll put more beans in. Alright, get in there. So that, I guess, was probably about a quart. What was it? It was a pint and a pint and a half. So that's approximately a quart of beans. And those are just black-eyed peas, actually, that I canned from dry beans and water in a jar, and in a canner they went. And anyway, I'm going to, let's hit cancel, and then I'm gonna hit slow cook on low for 4 hours. That looks good. I won't actually be doing it for 4 hours, but okay, I will be back then in a while, and we'll try this soup.
What kind of soup is it?
Oh no, it must be an experiment soup.
No, it's actually a soup I have made many times before. I've just never made it in the Instant Pot.
And you never made it on a video.
And I never made it on a video. And it's the easiest soup to make.
What is it?
Ham and bean. Well, it's actually, it's ham and black-eyed peas.
Okay. So is this one of your ham hocks that you got?
Yeah.
Okay.
I should have done 2 of them and made enough to can some, but
That's enough. So I get
you
more
might
than...
need a thing under your...
I get more than bread and water?
You do. It's a special day. Do you want a pad?
It's my birthday. No, I've got some stuff in my room.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Smells good. It's too hot to touch, though.
Yeah.
Sorry, folks. Too hot.
I didn't put any salt in it.
Good. Probably the ham hock has enough
That's kind of what I thought. So I didn't put any ham in it. I haven't tasted it yet.
Oh, you haven't?
Uh-uh.
Oh, you're going to make
Let's
us
taste it together.
You're going to make us taste it.
The most important thing is the broth, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's my chicken broth, my homemade chicken broth.
Ah. With ham.
With
That's an
ham.
interesting thing. And a bean. That's good.
Is it really good?
Yeah.
Yay!
I like it. I'm going to eat all this.
Okay.
Okay.
Come on out, Dave.
You're the guinea pig.
Oh, yeah. So good. It's getting really good. Look at that soup. Yummy, yummy. Okay, go to it.
Well, this one lets me put the sound up and down, but it doesn't let me change the channels. This one lets me change the channels
And pause.
and pause, but it doesn't let me put the sound up and down. This one runs my Roku, but it doesn't let me put the sound up and down. So
As long as you have everything you need, Mom. That's all that matters to me.
they give me the leftovers.
Speaking of leftovers,
Yes.
how was that soup yesterday?
That soup was absolutely wonderful.
Oh, good.
You can make that one again.
I certainly will.
That was good.
Okay, action.
Lorrie says that I have to say goodbye because she's crying. Because she doesn't want to say goodbye to you. So she's making me do it. I'm supposed to say bye, and I'm supposed to say thanks for watching, and put a comment in, please. I like reading the comments. They're fun. And thumbs up, and subscribe, and what else was it?
Ring the bell.
Oh, ring the bell. So, do you really want to get notified when another one of these comes up? Yeah, you do. So, ring the bell.